message of the day.
Message.
I have put a post online with this little message here, so I'm going to read the message off, okay? All right. In the private sector, bankruptcy is equivalent to the Great Depression in the government sector. What did you just say? How to end it? You said, this is... Well, anyway. In the private sector, bankruptcy is equivalent to the Great Depression in the government sector. Take this message in stride and be blessed.
We'll see you next time.
I wanted to say that ending part, how they usually say it, but I couldn't remember what it is. But basically,
on the People's Court?
No, that's Law and Order.
I thought it was People's Court.
In the private sector, bankruptcy is equivalent to the Great Depression in the government sector.
That's Spanish to me.
Keep that in mind. What that means is we have the orange clown out there that he to bankrupt his own companies in the private sector. Now, if you bankrupt the government, that'll be the Great Depression. So keep that in mind. When you bankrupt your companies in the private sector, it's bankruptcies. It's called bankruptcies. But if you try to bankrupt the government, it's called a Great Depression.
Okay, I get it now.
Okay? So in the private sector, bankruptcy is equivalent or equal to the Great Depression in the government sector. And that's what we're facing. Keep this message, take this message in. Think hard on this thing. I'm glad I broke it down.
Thank you.
Because that's what we're facing now.
It's scary.
If this clown try to bankrupt the government like he's bankrupt his companies, we're not gonna have no regular bankruptcy. It's gonna be the Great Depression. It's gonna be first a recession, and then the Great Depression.
I was just about to say, everybody is thinking the recession is coming.
The recession will hit us by June.
June, that's right around the corner.
So the Great Depression is going to hit hard. So that means whatever you have in your banks and stuff is going to be gone.
Not if I take it out first.
Word. All right, welcome back to Straight Head Podcast.
Welcome back.
The message of the day, and I hope you understood what I was trying to say. That's why I try to break it down.
Appreciate it.
So,
I do.
This is episode 89, part 2.
Part 2.
And we're going to finish this tonight.
Part 2.
The message of the day was brought to you by Straight Hating Fashions and More, an online store selling a new brand of merchandise called Straight Hating.
So you right.
Go check us out. Cop the merch. Go to Straight Hating Fashions. StraightHatingFashionsandMore.com.
Yeah.
StraightHatingFashionsandMore.com.
Okay.
Listen, I want to first say I apologize because we're both tired as hell and it's late as hell right now, and I might be laughing between my words. So
gotta get her done.
All right.
Get her done.
All right. I'm your host AC.
Woo!
And joining me tonight is my lovely co-host Tasha Mack.
Yes, my name is Tired Back. No, sorry. My name is Tasha Mack. When you say my name, make sure you say it completely. That's Tasha Mack. Holla back. Let's go.
The moment he starts.
All right. So.
Oh, that don't sound like me if I spoke.
Okay.
Like that. The moment they say.
This is the end of week 10. This is the end. The last day of the week. The last day is the week of week 10.
End of 10.
So next time we see y'all in week 11. So right now we're the end of week 10. Since Trump took office. As Trump tariff war began on Wednesday, April 2nd, he called it Liberation Day. Actually, he said it's Liberation Day in America. Liberation Day. He called that Liberation Day. I'm not sure what he's liberating, but he called that Liberation Day. That was Wednesday.
I ain't even got a joke for it.
You have a joke for it?
I don't have a joke for it. That's how bad it is.
That's sad. Yo, a few GOP senators finally are now siding with the Democrats to rebuke Trump's tariff war.
Oh.
They finally sided with him with this nonsense.
Do you see what I see?
Do you see what I see? And I want y'all to know. Listen, millionaires in this going through this tariff war. And they say, well, it's gonna be a little bump in the road. This is nothing to millionaires and billionaires.
Right.
This bump in the road can be hell for people who's working paycheck to paycheck and working hard to take care of family. We're not billionaires. Most of us are not millionaires and billionaires. So it's going to be harder than just a bump in the road. Trump put tariffs on 189 countries. 189 countries.
Wow.
2 of those countries are remote islands with just penguins on them. This is real shit. No people lived on the fucking islands. They got tariffs on them.
Wait a minute, because if you look at the Happy Feet movie, they are like humans.
One of the countries are one of the islands are so small, it's not there's nobody living on it. There's a little speck on the map. There's no one that's living on it. You have a tariff on that one too. So, 189 countries.
Happy Feet gonna have to dance.
And guess what?
Pay their bill.
None of that 189, Russia's not in that.
Of course not.
Russia doesn't have a tariff. He put a tariff on Russia, not one bit.
He's scared.
I just want you to know that.
He's scared.
And speaking of, I'm get away from what I'm doing. I'm not gonna stay long because we gotta finish this episode. Y'all remember he said he's gonna end the war in day 1? This is the 10th week. The 10th week.
So you add that up or multiply it, that's like 70 days.
The regular wars didn't even stop, but he started a new war with every country. Every country except Russia.
It's like 2 months and a half, bro.
You know what happens after a tariff war? A real war usually happens after a tariff war. Just keep that in mind. So, let me get back to script. Jeep and Chrysler allegedly had fired over 1,000 employees within the last few days because of the tariff war, and they can't handle what's happening.
Oh no.
And how is that helping people get jobs if you still get laid off and fired? Plus on the ones that you did fire.
And plus, I mean, you fire people in the government. So that's already like...
Now it's gone to the private sector. The private sector's been getting fired and laid off.
Oh, man. It's cold world.
What do you think about this?
It's cold world.
Listen, how is this...
We got a cold president.
...helping us save money if we can't even pay no bills? We need money.
1,000 people.
We need jobs.
Summertime, springtime, and summertime is when all prices is much higher.
It goes higher by itself anyway.
Yeah, anyway, just because they know that more people are traveling and more people are spending during this time of month, and then it goes back higher like in December because of like Christmas, like November, December because of Black Fridays and Black Friday you're supposed to be saving, but they do the 2-for-1, but it's a game.
But thanks to the Orange Man, everything is going to skyrocket, get higher. But what he says, it's going to be a little bump. We'll go through a little pain before gain.
Where it was a penny tax, the penny tax is going to be double to like 2-cent tax. And the penny tax is already making stuff go up more than 1 cent. Some stuff used to be like $1.25, now it's $1.29. But it's supposed to be a penny tax. How does this...
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't.
And taxes going up. Prices and taxes don't supposed to be going up.
I don't remember him
time.
campaigning on higher prices. I thought he was campaigning on lower prices and
Lower taxes.
lower taxes. But hold on. You know who's getting lower taxes?
The rich.
Millionaires and billionaires. They're getting lower taxes while your ass gonna pay higher prices. And that's some shit.
The majority of the rich.
Now, while all this is going on, for the last 3 days now, your buddy Trump was playing golf. Now, in that time period, 4 soldiers was unalived and was brought back in caskets. And usually they have now, I can't remember the name of the country, I have it written down, and because it's late.
And their family.
The whole country that they came, that was unalived at, every person in that country, including their president, saluted them, stood out for them, and did a parade as they was going from that location to the airport, the airplanes, the whole country. Once they came into this country, the president and the military probably there waiting on arms, as every president does, as the soldiers come out. Guess who didn't show up? Because he was out golfing. The same thing he accused the other presidents were doing, but they never did that during their time period. They were there, middle of the night. Hands hands up, as the soldiers' bodies were being carried out. But this president didn't show up, and when he was asked about it, you know what he said?
I know something stupid.
He didn't know nothing about it.
Nobody told me.
He didn't know nothing about it.
I wasn't informed. You know me, I would have been there. I love the military. I love the military. I love the people that go and fight for war. I love them bigly.
No, he simply just said, I don't know nothing about it. And then he, as the news reporter was asking this, he shrugged her off and then went to another question.
And he was just like, he didn't even like apologize and say like
Yep, say I know nothing about it.
Services.
And then ask for another question.
I would say thank y'all for your services, and I'm so sorry that y'all had to lose your life. Thank y'all for fighting for us. May your family have peace. May you rest in peace, and just know that you were appreciated by people of the United States. Most people.
Also, in these 3 days, as he was golfing, the stock market crashed within 24 hours.
Low.
Lost 2,200 points and over $6.6 trillion within 24 hours in the stock market.
There ain't no Trump number, is it? That's the real number?
It's the real numbers.
Oh my God.
It crashed. Well, it actually crashed after 2 hours after he did after he did the tariffs on Wednesday. 2 hours afterwards, it started crashing. It had lost millions, and now after the few days passed, it has more than $6.6 trillion lost in the stock market.
That is crazy.
And 401ks, people lost their 401ks as well.
Oh heck no! Now, wait a minute.
So,
Wow.
what you gotta say about that?
Oh heck no! Now I got to check on mine.
So,
I just have to stop putting a little bit of money in there until Trump get out of the presidency. And try to have my 401k stuff on the mattress like the old people used to.
he talking about doing a third term.
Okay, he can talk all he want. But if this country let that happen, or they let him write where he can be able to run another term, because that's what he's going to try to do. Check out Project 2025.
Well, here's a public service.
We already knew that.
Here's a public service announcement from Attorney General Letitia James.
That's the one that played
This past week, the Trump administration issued a dangerous policy. slashing critical research funding for institutions across the country. This reckless action defies Congress, puts life-saving medical and scientific research at risk, and ignores the law. 4 New York State University campuses are designated research institutes. They include Binghamton, Stony Brook, University of Albany, and University of Buffalo. These campuses risk losing at least $79 million as a result of Trump's policy. Study researches groundbreaking initiatives that focus on cancer, cardiac disease, and Alzheimer's. Research that will save lives, cure diseases, and prevent future infectious disease outbreaks. This will also impact private research institutions. And that is why my fellow attorneys general and I took action to stop this attack on public health and scientific progress. We are suing the Trump administration to protect the health and well-being of millions of Americans and to stop this effort to undermine our research institution. The president does not have the power to unilaterally defy This past week.
All right, so we think about that.
Go on, girlfriend. Because that is the... Come on, this is medicine where they practice for all those things that she just mentioned to help those people with these certain diseases and everything and maybe find a cure or something like to help them either live longer or even just, get rid of it. And you cutting $79 million?
Cancer research and all this stuff, people affected with it and whatnot, so...
Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's. It's
Alzheimer's.
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 But people always say timers, but it's Alzheimer's.
Oh, I say Alzheimer's.
So this is what y'all voted for.
That's sad.
This is Survivor 2025.
Save the country money, and we was in y'all say we was in a deficit. Like the country was like y'all was acting like we was broke, but we gonna be broke, more broke, with all this cutting back on things like this, things that actually matter to the American people. This is not what the American people voted for. And when we asked that, and we hoped that you would fix the debt. We didn't think we would be suffering for the debt to be fixed. That's not how it's supposed to work. It's supposed to work in everyone's favor, and it's not.
Survivor 2025. This is Survivor 2025. 10 weeks in. Survivor 2025. Saturday, which is today, was the day that TikTok was supposed to have been banned. Today, again. A few days ago, Amazon put in a bid for it, but they didn't take Amazon seriously. So, but since they did the tariff on China, China said, I'm not selling nothing to America. So TikTok is still up for right now. It's not shut down.
So y'all know we ain't gonna be able to get nothing for cheap now.
And China is not playing.
Even though it may break. So Dollar General and all the little dollar stores.
So right now TikTok is still up, which is a good thing. A lot of people use TikTok. I definitely use it. A lot of people use it. So and it's a money source for many people in businesses. So right now, and also China already sent the message already saying, whatever war you will have, we're ready for you, and we're ready for more.
We don't want to rock with you.
China is not playing. I want y'all to remember, usually when there's a big tariff war like this, and this is the first one ever big like this, like he said, bigly, usually a real war comes after that. China's not playing. As I said about what do you think about TikTok? Well, you don't use it, but a lot of companies use it. It's a money thing. So a lot of now, the GOP.
re-download it on my phone, but I'll be watching it. I like TikTok.
People use it for
TikTok.
People use it for business.
Products on there.
Yeah, people use it for
and
business.
things of that nature. I use it for like inspirational. I use it for laughter. I use it to help promote straight hating. Like. And
soon we'll be on TikTok. We're on TikTok now. We're on TikTok now, but our products will be on TikTok as well shortly as well. So
we hope.
Yeah,
TikTok
right.
Stick around.
Right.
We're gonna take away TikTok.
And
people ain't going for that.
This is Survival 2025. Now we've been warning you. Now I've been part of the group. I've been warning everybody: do not march. Tell black people sit their black ass down. No, you heard that. A lot of y'all heard that many times on every video. Today, Saturday, they had a huge march in D.C., in Boston, in a few other states, Atlanta, a few other places around the world. Now, I didn't see a lot of black people in there, but black people was in there when I saw it on TV. There was a few of them, but it wasn't a lot. It wasn't like we was all there. So I guess some of them didn't get the message. But we didn't show up like we normally do. That's one thing, which is a good thing. So they had peaceful protests around the world, well, in those few states. And the protest is to go against, it's called a hands-off protest. So they're protesting against Elon Musk and Donald Trump and all their actions that they did. I remember before he got in office, a lot of people who were Trump fans, they told me directly, it's about his policies, It's all about his policies. You hear that nonstop. You say something about, it's about the policies, his policies. His policies is what's getting us in trouble. His policies is what they're protesting against. His policies.
Yeah, his policies.
His policies is what's getting us in these wars. His policies.
Yeah.
And they kept saying the policies. I haven't. This is the end of the 10th week. I haven't heard too many of the Trump fans talk about policies no more.
They gonna talk about nothing. They mad.
And what's so crazy about it, that a lot of you are still trying to defend him.
Yeah, we gotta go through this. We gotta go through the bad to get to the good.
Yeah, you're still trying to defend it. You got a rich person. Let me emphasize this. You have a millionaire, billionaire, part of the 1%, telling you to just go with the flow with everything. While they golfing and having fun, you're still struggling, trying to take care of your regular bills. Because you listen to billionaires
tell you how to live as a po-fo.
And when people were asked Trump about groceries, he said, "Groceries, that's a good word. That's grocery. Groceries, that's a good word. In fact, groceries is when you get a bag and put grocery in it, and there's a lot of grocery that's in the bag to make it groceries." This is what he was saying on national television. Those are his words. And he went in more in depth. Grocery. Grocery. He doesn't know what groceries are. That's a great word, though. Grocery. Groceries.
Who eats groceries?
When you have a bag, will have grocery in it.
You're rich.
You have more than one grocery to make it groceries. This is his words. You can't make this up.
He eat groceries, but I tell you, he is an entertainer.
You can't make this up.
I know he don't make grocery shopping. He know what groceries is. He like to clown a lot.
No, rich people don't go grocery shopping. They have people to go shopping for them. But he talking to you like he like a regular person. Okay, I forgot. My bad. A few months ago, before he got in office, he closed down a grocery store. I remember this.
He would be funny.
Grocery store, went in the grocery store and did shopping. He had people in different aisles that worked for him to tell him which direction to go. And he would walk to the grocery store like he was grocery shopping. You know who else did that? Years ago, many years ago, Michael Jackson. He called the store ahead of time, had people prep up in the stores to help him go shopping, go shopping. Michael Jackson did that first.
Ooh, copy in the blink.
Go look it up. Michael Jackson did that first. Trump did it a few months ago. He knows nothing about grocery shopping. Neither do Michael Jackson. Let's do some shout outs. Ready for some shout outs?
Yes.
We're going to bring you, when we come back, what's around 2025, week 11, I know it's going to be some crazy stuff because every day is nonsense.
It's week 1-1.
1-1?
Yeah.
That's going to be week 1-1.
Yeah,
This will be 1-0. 1-0. All right, shout out to Hoove Locks from TikTok.
All right.
Shout out to Mary Lewis 1483CXR from IG.
Thank you. Thank
Shout out to CW Colton from IG.
Thank you. Thank you.
Shout out to Millie UQS from IG.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Shout out to Lavette Empress Pisces from TikTok. What's up, sis?
Thank you. Thank you.
Shout out Kaylin Marissa 100 from IG.
All right.
Shout out Pearl for Kathy from IG. Shout out Modesty Payne 133100 from IG.
Okay.
Shout out Moray. Who was that? Trax PP from TikTok. Shout out Alejandra from TikTok.
All righty.
Shout out Queenie from TikTok.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Shout out CLB Los from IG.
All right.
Shout out my baby man Tom Ellis
All right.
at Carolina Car Connection
Hey.
on Facebook.
On Facebook.
Carolina Car Connection on Facebook.
Okay.
Make sure you go to his page on Facebook. You look for the red and black logo. If you see another one that's not him,
It's not him.
go to Carolina Car Connection on Facebook. If you're looking for a vehicle
That's right.
of any type.
Any type.
Right now the vehicles are going crazy right now because the tariffs.
Pew.
Because the tariffs. But guess what? He's still going to hook you up.
That's right.
Go to his page, like it, put your information in it, and tell him you heard it here from Straight Hating Podcast.
That's right.
Straight Hating Podcast. He'll give you an extra deal, hook you up. We're joining with him to get y'all taken care of, okay?
Okay.
Tom Ellis at Calendar Car Connection on Facebook. On Facebook. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yay, yay.
I'll do some entertainment news and sports news. You ready?
Okay.
Okay. We still got some time. Well, we got it. We got it. Entertainment news and sports news. One thing I have for you guys, which I know is already late. We've been talking. It's been all over the internet for a week now. So I want to play this first.
Because leadership lead and they understand the cost that is involved.
That's what Trump said.
There's 1,000 of you. I said close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors.
Close the doors.
Close the doors.
Close the doors.
We all gonna leave together. Y'all ain't going no place but to the restaurant. There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. I'm challenging each of you all down here to give a $20 seed. Actually, $20 is a lot of money. $20, believe it or not, when my late wife Melinda P. Sapp was alive, was a good date. I could take her to the movies, buy a box of popcorn, get 1 soda, 2 straws. I wasn't cheap, that's swag. I was looking at her eyes, she's looking at mine. Can't do that no more. Now everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. I got you. Let's see. So put your 20 away, preachers. That 20 wasn't for you. And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically or even giving tangibly, I'm going to have y'all come to the altar and get it, because I need to see 1,000 people moving. Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk. Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. Even if you're giving tangibly, just put your hand on take your phone and stick it on the bucket.
Tap the bucket. What, 250?
Shh. Giving is worship. Giving is worship. Giving is worship. Giving is worship. This ain't the time to talk. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people need to give $20. 1,000 people online need to give $20. This is easy, saints.
You better get up live.
This is an easy miracle. We should be able to raise $40,000 tonight just from y'all giving. That's it.
All right. For the past week, everybody and their mama had different stuff to say, and they had the different puts on everything for a whole week. I couldn't get to it fast enough to talk about it. So if you online, there's no way you missed it. It's so many different stuff. Now, a lot of people saw different movies like this, how they held people up and took their money and stuff. There's so many jokes online right now. This actually happened last year in July, but it resurfaced. And
oh, really?
Yeah, it resurfaced.
Dang, that should have left that in 2024. They ain't had to do that.
And then it's on everywhere to talk about. Listen.
Man, I thought it was like happened the week that it happened when it started being viral.
No, this thing got viral fast, and everybody was all, listen.
They out for that.
He tried to explain himself, whatever. He said he apologized for the delivery, whatnot. But hey, listen, if I'm in the, I tell you this, if I'm in the church, they tell me, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. I tell you right now, my leg's shaking right now. Listen, that would do something to me. Literally, like, yo, I can't get the fuck out of here. Yo, what's up?
I'd be like, okay, yeah, whatever.
No, you couldn't get out. They helped.
So it's the usher's fault.
They couldn't get out. They were like,
it's the usher's fault. The pastor say no. That's why so many TikToks and Instagram posts and all kind of stuff with the ushers at the door say, pastor say no. Pastor say no. You got more money. You got more money.
yo, listen. I experienced it a lot in the churches I went to, right? And I mean a lot. I went to a lot of churches. I mean a lot. And
I ain't never been like that, but they on the door.
And they would sing. They would make up songs and sing. I remember one song like give all your heart, give. Like, what the hell they get these words up to your song, right? It's like, and then the preacher would come up there and like, I know. Then after you went around again, but oh, I know this. We ain't made our goal. I know y'all could do better than that. Sometimes it just be the only church, right? Say my church was the only church was there. Their church time is there. It's late at night. They let nobody got the thing, so we had to go back around again, right? To put more money in. I mean, stuff like that. It really irks me. It's like,
yeah. The thing about it though, like most churches, like they have the ushers at the door, like when the collection plate being passed around, like it's time for tithes and everything, and then, you know, definitely doing prayer, they don't let nobody in or nobody out, you gotta wait. So after prayer and everything, but like, yeah, if the collection is collection time, they ain't be looking for, don't be trying to hold up that finger trying to go to the bathroom. Just pass the plate on by. You ain't got to be embarrassed because you ain't got.
He said, bring the plate up. It was no place to be passed around, but the plate up to the front.
Everybody got people walk. Yeah.
No, there was no place to be passed around. All the buckets had to go to the front.
Yeah.
He said, everybody comes to the front. Everybody got their seats can come around.
Right,
You want to see everybody move.
I was about to say that too. We have that too, like in the church. Like sometimes everybody will get out the. Each row will stand up, and everybody will go up to the front and put their ties in, and then sometimes they'll pass the collection plate round. But like it's like funny and everything to me. Like I don't forgive him now, you know. But that was like lock the doors, lock the doors, lock the door. Like he wanted to say lock them.
No, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. That puts too much pressure on people. Because they put a gift from their heart. They give what they can. Hell, they want to be stingy.
Put all the pressure you want. If I ain't got it, then I ain't got it. If I ain't gonna give it, I ain't gonna give it.
They want to be stingy. That's on them to be stingy.
I'm gonna give what I want.
That's for them and God to deal with. They stingy or whatever. Say, you can't pressure. Yo, get up and give them. Hey.
I can't stand with that.
I hate when you do that. They give you a certain amount, and then they be like, you gotta do it. But then they try to call you out and say, hey, get up. A lot of people do that. Hey, get up. They point at you and try to embarrass you. So people go around and do what they got. I hate that.
But I do understand, like, sometimes, you know, the church has a budget and the church has stuff that need taken care of, like air conditioning, heating, cleaning,
you cannot tell
products for the church. So I do understand.
No, you don't tell somebody we're gonna collect $20 for each person. You're gonna eat that. You're gonna eat anyway.
You can say our goal is
you got it.
Help us reach the goal.
We're not going no place. So we ain't going no place until we get the $40,000.
Yeah, don't threaten me.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't going no place. We get it.
Like you holding me hostage.
I've been in church.
I can call the police on you right now.
Listen, I've been in churches like that. They said we can't go anywhere, and they held us hostage in those churches. I remember that.
We got 20, we got 200. We need 200
more. 200 more. You come back around again. Come on. And they make you come back around again.
Just reach deep down in the person.
Right.
Oh, y'all got it. If you give it to God, God will give it right back plentiful.
And now,
reach deep down.
They got ATMs in there now, so you can't say you don't have no cash because they don't need cash. Sometimes they got the things up front. You put your money card on there and send money.
And my church started putting an ATM machine in the church.
The big churches, they got ATMs in it, and also they got the money. They got the money card, the money thing, so they can collect money. You put your card on there, whatever, collect money. So they say, well, you have no excuses. You got no cash on you, but you got the money.
Yeah, they did start a cash out though.
So I don't like that. I went through that. I experienced this before. I experienced this enough to know. When I decide to go visit a church again, a lot of things happen to me while I don't visit church. But I'm not going to get into that. That's another episode. But if I decide to go visit a church again, if certain things going to happen, they're going to tick me off. That's why I don't try to go. Don't point at me, don't talk to me, call me all that bull crap. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna call you a liar. A lot of people tell me, well, I got this prophecy and this, and I had calls from church and preachers liars, trying to false prophesize on my life. So that's just a personal thing for me. I don't like that. That would lock the doors. Lock the doors. Lock the door. Yo, that would do something to me inside. Yo, for real. Yo, because I can't handle being closed in and trapped. And I feel like I'm trapped. I malfunction. So, man, just don't allow somebody to make you get in that situation. Here's another thing. Your girl Clarissa Shields, the boxer, she was in she got in an argument with a dude, right?
Uh-oh.
She was at a gym. She was on a walker, treadmill.
Mm-hmm.
And he was on a treadmill. He had his headset on and whatnot, doing the thing. And she had her phone, talking on the phone, and she was on live. She was live, talking to her people talking to her. The dude right beside her was like, yo, you're too loud. Put your headset on. And now as I was listening to it, he like, put your headset on, too loud. She said, put my headset on, too loud. I said, don't you got your headset on? Turn your headset is on. How you hear me? He said, cause I can hear you. He kept going back and forth with her and being a little harsh. Then she was like, no. He said, being like, why don't you put your headset on? He's like, if I put my headset on, you still gonna hear me. And I was like, what the fuck a headset gonna do if she's talking? She's talking to the phone. And if you have your headset on, turn your shit up. Now I understand when people be too loud on their phones like that. They be loud, all loud. Yeah, I understand. You gotta calm it down some. But she wasn't loud. She was talking to the people on her phone, and she didn't appear to be loud. She was talking. He didn't want to hear her talking at all. He thought put a headset on. But he should have thought, headsets not stop her from talking. Headsets for ears.
Yeah, if she put the headsets on, she probably would be talking louder. Because most people, when they have a headset on, they tend to talk louder because they don't think they're being heard.
But she's talking to her phone on live.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm just saying, like, in general, like, when you have headsets on,
Right.
and you, like, talking to somebody, you tend to talk louder because you think your voice is low for some reason.
Right.
I don't know why it happens like that, but
Right.
so that wouldn't work.
And apparently, he didn't know who he was talking to, though.
Why, did he get knocked out?
No,
Oh.
it didn't go that far.
That's
But he didn't know who he was talking to. Because, I gotta say this. I've seen a lot of this happen, especially in the past year. I don't really know it's about race or anything like that, but I see more white people, or white men get more aggressive with black women, especially when they're by themselves. But this black woman, he didn't know who she was. This is a boxer, heavyweight. This is a boxer. This is a champion. If it went further, he would have got TKO'd. Certain people just don't mess with. And then you don't know who you're dealing with in the first place. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who you be dealing with. But that's one thing I was saying about Clarissa, though. I mean, she handled it pretty well, and
It's good that it lead up into altercation.
plus the phone went out. The thing cut off, so I guess she turned it off whatever. But so I don't know what happened. It didn't go no further, so we didn't really see. We didn't hear nothing in the news, so except for it did go viral, and people talking about that too.
Yeah, it sounds like they came to an understanding.
The NFL is trying to ban the tush push.
The what?
The tush push. The NFL is going to look slightly different in 2025 after the league's 32 owners approved several major rule changes at the annual league meeting on Tuesday. One rule that won't be changing right now is the tush push. The owners were expected to vote on a possible ban of the play, but talking things over, a decision was made to table the conversation until the next league meeting in May. CBS Sports NFL insider Jonathan Jones reported that the NFL's 32 teams were split exactly down the middle with 16 teams opposing a ban. A proposal needs 24 votes to pass. So if the tush push is going to be banned, 8 more teams will have to change their mind about the play. The tush push is when all the people, you got your team on the ball, whatever, and you behind them, push them by the booty. You push them to get across the line. It's called a tush push.
You have to put booty in there.
The one team that does this the most
Kansas City Chief.
is the She-Goose. They're actually the best at doing this because they use this on almost every time they play. They do the tush push.
So it's mostly like when the players at like the goal line, or like when the players need a first down.
Right.
And so you have like your offensive line and all the offensive line like get together and they all push forward. So the quarterback can either like sneak in to like either score that touchdown or score that first down.
So
they, like get that yard that they need. So yeah.
So right now,
why they gonna try to ban that, man? That's a good point.
Right now, the tush push is not going nowhere. They're gonna relook at it again in May.
Leave that alone.
But they have changed a whole bunch of rules. They have changed a whole bunch of rules in the NFL that we're gonna see. So I'm not a fan of tush push, but hey, if it works.
Why not? The Ravens don't use it.
But the most team that use it the most is the Seagulls.
So, but every team uses it in the football league.
Yeah, I mean, it's
your team doesn't use it. They probably have your team won a couple of games.
But what I'm saying, I'm not a big fan of it. But
Why not though?
I'm not a big fan of it.
Why?
But I'm not opposed of it either.
But why you not?
Because I really don't care. So I'm not a big fan of it, but I'm not opposing of it. I'm not saying I don't need them to play it. Whatever it takes to win.
Fan of it, they can make you win that Super Bowl.
Yeah, whatever it takes to win, I would say go ahead and do it. So that's just me on that one.
I'm pretty sure it's not about being a fan of the play. It just like,
I never really thought about it. No, think about it. It's a game. Whatever goes with the game, I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really
something. Coach, that's me. You're not gonna be like, oh yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah, I'm not really against it. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. Do you like the tush push?
Yeah, whenever I have my team score, heck yeah.
Right.
But it has to be relevant. I mean,
Right.
I'm not gonna be like, oh, tush push. I'm not coaching. I'm not making a call for you. I mean, you know, we do be coaching on the couch. You know, we all coach on the couch. So now that I know the term, I see this all the time. So now that I know the term, maybe when this season come, I'm like, hey, y'all, I'm gonna need y'all to tush push. I'm gonna need y'all to tush push. So I'll probably be saying that this season.
I really didn't know the name to it, but I guess
everything
it is.
has
So
a
everything
name.
has a name. So
I thought it was to push forward.
Go to some sad news. Val Kilmer, an American actor, passed away on April 1st.
Rest in peace.
He was 65 years old. He played a lot of movies. He was Batman in Batman Forever, Top Gun, The Doors, and several other movies, including one of my favorite movies. He was in one of my favorite movies, Tombstone. I have it upstairs on DVD. Even though we don't watch DVD no more.
What's a DVD?
We don't watch DVD no more. But listen, he was in Tombstone as Doc Holliday. And listen.
Oh yeah.
That's my dude right there. Yo, Doc Holliday is my dude. Here's the scene.
Well, I didn't think you had it in you. I'm your huckleberry. Why, Johnny Ringo, you look like somebody just walked over your grave. But it's not with you, Holiday. I beg to differ, sir. We started the game we never got to finish. Play for blood, remember? But I was just fooling around. I wasn't.
Okay.
That's my
This
dude.
time, it's legal.
Yes, legal.
All right, Longer. Let's do it.
strong. God bless.
Hey, listen. I could watch that movie all day, back and forth. That's my movie, man. Doc Holliday, he was the best. All the characters were good.
He's the fun way.
He was my favorite character in that movie. My favorite character in that movie. So, hey, much respect and love go out to him and his family and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Yo, he definitely will be missed. I am a fan. You know what I'm saying, of Val Kilmer. So, alright, moving along. Your boy, Kanye West, aka Ye, was doing an interview in a black KKK outfit. That went viral too. And he was cursing out everybody. This dude had a black KKK outfit, right? Check this rock right here.
Kanye, 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 Kanye. Yay, yay, yay. Oh, a black Klansman outfit. That's what we doing now? Is this Klansman outfit courtesy of Balenciaga? I don't know, because you always wear designer shit. Is it Balenciaga? Huh? Is it Clan Couture? Is that going to be in a new fashion week in September? Clan Couture by Kanye? Oh man, I know you've seen the interview. I don't know. DJ Academics, who's also crazy. This is the first time I've seen him kind of shocked. He goes, I thought I was crazy, but damn, a black Klansman outfit. And he's going off, you know, Kanye's going off on everybody. You know, I just thought it was hilarious that he was going off on Jay-Z and all kinds of other black people with his Klans outfit on.
But you offended Jay-Z. Fuck you.
I know what it is.
What's that
Maybe it's a Ku Klux Klan DEI program finally letting black people in. Right? There's probably a black division of the Klan. That could be it. That's what I'm thinking. It has to be it, right? It's a DEI program. I know they've been rolling back a bunch of shit, but the Klan was like, oh, no, we're not. We're still 10 toes down on our DI program. We try to diversify our portfolio, so we have our black members, but they're separate, of course. I'm just wondering, did the Klan approve this? Maybe the Klan is like, you know what? We do look better in black, though. It makes me look slimmer. I look much slimmer in black. I think black would be cool because, you know, we always set trends, so maybe the Klan might steal that style and start wearing black. But the whole shit is crazy. Every time I think Kanye's doing some genius shit, I'm like, well, Kanye's up to something. He's up to something. I don't know about this. You remember Spike Lee's Black Klansman? This is the Black Klansman right here. I don't know what the fuck this purpose is. He's going off, calling people the F word. He's saying everything.
But my issue with all these ass celebrity niggas is
he's saying all the slurs. He's going in. He's just really off his rocker, man. Yo, you guys tell me. You guys tell me the shit was crazy. All right, the shit was crazy.
Yo, much respect to Godfrey Comedy. You know what I'm saying? So it was some other clips. It was some other clips, but I just chose to use that one. So much respect to Godfrey. That's his joint.
He's funny.
What do you think?
At this point, it's Kanye.
See, that's the thing. Everybody like, oh, that's just Kanye. So he got a pass for doing any kind of thing stupid.
Who said it was a pass? All I said was it's Kanye.
Yeah.
I mean, you asked me what I think. Like, I don't even know what to think. All I know that's Kanye. Like, he done did something stupid again.
And he was.
That's not no dang on pass. Like, let's hope praying that he get it together. Like, if he got a message out there, I hope he a better way for his message to be heard.
Right. Because this is a music genius. He's a good for music, but
the message is not being heard.
Right.
Is your craziness is being seen. Like, if you have a message, get to the message, bro.
Right. So
I know you're not dumb.
He's definitely not dumb. So whatever's going on with him,
Doing
man,
dumb
it's like,
stuff.
he's
Like,
doing a lot of dumb shit, right? Yo.
Well, they go to, like he said, they go to real black Klansmen.
Right. And just for you to be
But
worried.
they say he say FJZ and Pusha T and John Legend.
Well, it's more people he was doing. I should have got.
I'm saying, well, I'm
I should
like,
have
okay,
got that
Pusha
clip,
T,
but
John Legend, like, I mean, Pusha T and Jay-Z. I know you have music and stuff with them, but what did John Legend do though?
I don't know if he said John Legend.
He got it on the script that day he said John Legend. So
I'm not sure. But I heard that. I'm not sure.
I mean, it was right there on that same clip you just played.
Again, I don't know if I heard that. So I'm just saying.
I read that.
So
I didn't say I
my
heard
bad.
that.
So. And listen, we're not gonna do everyday situation and stuff. We'll do that on the next episode. We're gonna end.
This is part 2.
This is part 2. We're gonna close the episode out. We'll just do everyday situations on the next episode. We're gonna close this episode out. Okay, that's a wrap on this episode. But I want to recommend 5 movies and shows to watch or not to watch. Out of those 5, I found one, and it's gonna be one of the hottest movies coming out on April 18th.
Tell me why it's gonna be hot.
It's gonna be Sinners. It's called Sinners. Dance with the Devil. It's a horror movie starring Michael B. Jordan.
That's why it's gonna be hot.
Only in theaters, April 18th. A must-see movie. I've seen a bunch of things. They got new what you call them? Clips out and stuff. Listen, I'm already want to see it,
I
man.
don't know who else gonna be playing in the movie with us.
He playing 2 parts. Probably playing him and his brother. He playing 2 parts of the movie.
Twinsies.
And so this movie looks, at the time I see it's good. So I'm looking forward to seeing this movie. It's a must see.
We go to the theaters?
Yeah, I'm looking forward. Listen, if everything is nice out there and calm, and we're not gonna worry about no police action and stuff, because again, we don't know what the fuck is gonna happen next week. Next week, every week is crazy, man. So, when you got any movies and shows?
Yes, of course. Always, if you're not up on it, go see that Beauty in Black. It's on Tyler Perry. That is my show. That junk is off the chain. Like, it is so good. It's so cool. I can't wait for the new seasons to come, new episodes to come. Because, honey, I am invest. And also, I just watched a weird movie on TV on Netflix last night. It's called Adolescence, and it's a crazy movie about this young boy. Like, he unalived a young girl, but he act like he didn't do it. But then they had it's a limited 4 episodes. But it's just crazy how it all is. But the movie had me up all night watching the daggone movie. I ain't even get no sleep. But yeah, Adolescent. It's weird. Sometimes movies be weird and keep me intrigued. It don't be really good, but it's just be weird. So I be
do you recommend watching it or not watching it?
I recommend watching it because I wanted to see if anybody felt like how I feel.
How did you feel about it?
Weird.
But
it was it kept me intrigued. I had to see it to the end.
Okay.
That's
interesting.
Yeah, okay. one of those movies.
They kept pulling you in.
They kept calling me for the next episode.
You got another one?
Yes. I had plenty. I tried to pull them up. I was trying to pull them up on my phone before we got to this part of the segment, but I can't think of it.
Well, we did 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
So, hey, thank you, my supporters, for supporting my online store and podcast.
Oh, wait. I do. One of them days. Yes, with Kiki Palmer and SZA. That junk is funny. It's cool. It's definitely it's like a girl chick flick, but at the same you get your girls together and y'all can watch this flick. But at the
so
same
it's not a guy, but guys can watch it.
Guys can watch it too, but the girls gonna love it. Cause it's like a yes, honey, and how they made it up, and how they had to get that rent money, but they had to go through all these situations just to get it, and they still made it. They came up, yeah.
They say it's like Friday. Is it like Friday?
Yeah, it's kind of like a Friday vibe.
Does it have episodes?
No, it's a
movie.
Yeah,
okay,
it's a movie.
All right.
It's really good. It's really cute. I like it. It feels like a homie movie. You know what I'm saying? Like a movie you can just sit and chill and watch, and you can watch all over again. Cause I'm about to go probably watch it again tomorrow.
All right, that's what's up.
With my girls, yeah.
All right, thank you, my supporters, for supporting my online store and podcast. Please continue to give me your feedback. I definitely appreciate it. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll give you a shout out in the next upcoming episode. We have a lot of people to shout out. If you don't hear your name, you'll hear it on the episode coming up. We do a little bit at a time. Don't forget to check out my online apparel store called Straight Hating Fashion and More. Go to straighthatingfashionandmore.com, straighthatingfashionandmore.com. Thank you for watching or listening, depending on what platform you're currently using.
Thank you.
Follow my podcast on straighthating.castos.com for video podcasts and straighthatingpodcast.buzzsprout.com for audio podcasts. I'm also on Spotify, YouTube. Go to YouTube. Please subscribe. Need some more subscribers. Please like and comment. And I'm on several other platforms. Here's my co-host, Tasha Mack.
Tasha Mack, holla back. When you say my name, make sure you say it completely.
And I'm your host, AC.
We out of here.
This is episode part 2, 89 part 2. Talk to you later.
Yes.
Peace.